Hi everyone, what I'm going to show you today is how to open an Apple photo image with GIMP. And this is what I get if I try and open it with a normal image viewer. It just won't open an Apple photo file. So what I'm going to do now is open this file with GIMP. So I'll show you what we do here. So click on it and then open with GNU image viewer or image manipulation program. Right, so that's pulled the file in, and what we want to do is keep it. So GIMP can see this, it's done the file, and our daughter sent us this, and my wife could see it on her iPhone, but I use an Android phone, so I couldn't see it on the Android phone. So what I'm going to do now is export this and save it as a PNG file instead. So what I do is File, Export as, and what it's set, it's going to go to the same directory, but right now it's got the HEIC Apple suffix. So if I go down here, I can select any file type I want, just about. So let's hit that, and this gives you a whole selection. You can see as I go down here, there's all kinds of different images we could use. There's a GIF up here, which if you could use if you wanted to. Plenty of others. Interestingly enough, you can also save one of your normal files as an Apple photo file if you wanted to. So let's go down, and there's the PNG. So I'm going to select PNG. That's changed the extension up here. So what we do now is export it, and it'll give you just a thing you can look at here if you want to make any other changes. So let's export that. Okay, and if I go back to the directory, here's the directory it's in. We now have a PNG file. So if I try and open this with a normal image viewer, it opens. And if I try and open the other one with the image viewer, I'm probably going to get an error message. It didn't give me an error message, but I think that's only because we actually have already opened it before I got an error message. So let me show you how to download GIMP. Obviously if you're on Apple you don't need it, but GIMP will work on Apple, on Linux. It's really a Linux program, but it will work on Apple, Linux or Windows. So if you're on Windows and you can't open that kind of file, what you would do is go to download. Now what I've got here, it knows I'm on a Linux computer, so it's giving me the solution for installing this for Linux. So let's tell it Microsoft Windows and see what you get. So these are your options. You can download it directly. It's telling me it's on the Microsoft Store as well, so if that's your preferred option, you could just get it straight from the Microsoft Store. So you have a number of options there, and obviously download it if that's the way you want to go, and then just follow the directions to install it on Microsoft. It's a perfectly safe program. It's really an open source copy of Photoshop, only it's very likely to do things that Photoshop won't even do, and of course it doesn't cost you anything, it's free. Okay, so with that being said, I'll close this lecture down, and thank you for listening, and feel free to subscribe below because I will be posting some more GIMP videos in the upcoming weeks, and I'll also be posting open source videos and programs for things like LibreOffice, which is also a very useful program suite you can use. If you have LibreOffice, you'll never have to pay for Microsoft Office again. I haven't paid for Microsoft Office since about 2006, I think. It's been a long time. Okay, so with that being said, I'll close this down, and I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, and hope you have a great evening. Thank you.